Benjamin. So Benjamin is one of the most personal tracks that I've ever written, if not the most personal track. Ben was my boyfriend, my first serious boyfriend that I dated from when I was about 17 to about 23, and he was a really great guy, and he taught me a lot and gave me a lot as a person who was in, you know, that really important period of your life where you're growing and you're learning what it means to be not only an adult but also in a relationship. And we did that together, and there was so much that he helped me to understand, and he helped me to become a better person. So when we did break up, I always knew that someday in the future, even if it wasn't right then in that moment, that Ben and I would be friends, you know, that we had something that was everlasting, even if it wasn't a love connection, it was some sort of connection. And I really wanted to get that out in the track and give him something, give him a track, because he was such an important guy, and you know, he never did get a song. So it's one of those songs that I think the hardest songs to write are the ones that mean the most to you. So it took me such a long time to be able to write a song for Ben, but I'm so glad that it's here and it's on this album. Recording Benjamin was one of the most interesting experiences on the record, I think, because I had these really certain ideas about Benjamin and how I wanted it to sound, what instruments I wanted on it, you know, even down to what sort of rhythmic feel I wanted it to have. And I wanted it to be this upbeat thing and this rollicking, upbeat, Brandy Carlisle-like track. And when I went into the producer, one of the producers, Neilson Hubbard, and I said to him, you know, this is how I picture the song. He was like, I just don't see the song being like that. Like, this song is like, rip your heart out, you know. It's like, and it's so personal, and it's such a emotional thing that you're trying to talk about. I really think that it needs to be simple, and you need to let the lyrics and the song speak for itself. It needs to be sad, and you know, it needs to be an emotional journey. And so I struggled with that, and for the first few takes I just kept thinking, it's not right, it's not what I pictured, it's not what I imagined. And I really had to step outside myself and let go of all the ideas that I had. I think, you know, at the end of the day, sometimes the hardest thing to do with your music is to trust someone else. And even a producer that you've put your trust in, it's hard to let go of something and go, okay, I think you know better. But I did that with this song. And even leaving the studio, I was still unsure. And it took me a while of sitting with it and letting the song be what Neilson and Michael had heard it to be, that I finally realised that it was such a beautiful moment, just being solitary and speaking for itself.
That much to you. Somewhere on a lemon tree, there's your name and mine. It's gonna stay there to the end